I'm Rechman. I'm a businessman. I reside in Los Angeles and I buy and sell businesses. For the past 15 years, I've done probably more than 20 different mergers and acquisitions. Very savvy and very experienced in the entire process of identifying companies, going through the due diligence, and coming to a closing with the companies that we identify as the good target. For the past 4 or 5 months, I reviewed over 200 different businesses and worked with perhaps 50 different brokers nationwide who provided me with all kinds of opportunities in different parts of the country here. But I could not come with anything that grabbed my eye until I came across a listing of Mr. Paul Olsen over the internet on biz.com that really grabbed my attention. And what made the difference in this particular listing was the fact that Mr. Olsen included a 45 minutes video that fully described the business owner, the opportunity, the market. He actually walked with the video camera throughout the offices. He zeroed in on all the licenses and all the beautiful assets that the company has. He interviewed the owner in details, even intimate details and compelling information that they discussed in this well-rehearsed interview that Paul prepared, with excellent questions and answers that a potential buyer would love to hear. Now, me being in Los Angeles and looking at businesses around the country, nothing grabbed my attention more than this particular approach, where all of a sudden I saw that there is a real business, real people, real assets, real trucks. And this business is a business that generates over $10 million. It's a large business with very and many intricate facets to it. And Paul was excellent in covering all the different aspects of this business. It was this particular element and unique approach that I have not seen from any other broker that made me get on the plane the next day and come and visit with Paul and visit with the seller. One other thing that set Paul far apart from all the other brokers that I worked with, once I made a contact with Paul and I told him how impressive his approach was, he immediately made me sign a non-disclosure agreement, an NDA, and right after I sent him the NDA back, within minutes I received a full package, detailed information about the business. I've never seen anything like this. Normally I would have to wait weeks before anything like this would come back to me. He saved us great amount of time here. I had within minutes, I had information about financial information. I had information about all the employees, the processing, what markets they cover. Every detail that he had with him was on my desk within minutes. I was on the plane the next day, and within 2 months we closed the deal here that is almost unheard of. And again, a lot of this has to do with the fact that Paul, during this entire process of negotiation between the lawyers of the sellers and the buyer, Paul was in the middle of this when he needed to be in the middle of this. He was on the sideline when he needed to be on the sideline. And on more than a couple of occasions, more than 2 occasions, did he save the day for us. He came and he negotiated between the seller and the buyer. And trust me, I don't do interviews here, but I felt that he never took any sides here. And I felt that Paul Olsen is a broker that I would definitely, if I sell this business, Paul is my man. He is going to be the person to bring in the potential sellers to us. He negotiated between us. He made us realize at times what are the real points that we need to concentrate on. And as I said, more than a couple of times, he saved the day for us, and he was instrumental in getting us to close this deal with the record time of less than 2 months. Complicated, but it was done. And I must say again, he was the broker to the seller. He was the broker for the other side. But I enjoyed working with him, and here I am talking about a broker that worked for the other side, but made me feel like he's working for both sides here, and closing the deal to both sides' satisfaction was his main concern.